idea. No idea. We just heard rumors, this is happening, that happening, but it was just rumors.
For most Olympic athletes, the Games are an ending, the culmination of years of hard work. But for 30 members of the 1956 Hungarian Olympic team, they were a starting.
Quick check of the sports there before we end the news. A reminder of the headlines. Banjulians and the police have jointly staged a forum devoted to advancing the community policing concept and justice delivery. National Assembly members have capitalized on their summer break to play their part in the national food self-sufficiency drive. African leaders meeting in Addis Ababa have condemned the situation in DR Congo and Mali and demanded a quick return to normality. And the arrest of a Shiite cleric has sparked protests involving hundreds of people in Shiite provinces of Saudi Arabia. You can also follow that story and other GRTS programs live at our website at www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio Live. That's the news for the moment. Thanks for joining us. I am Lamin Mag.
Hello and welcome to the interview. My guest on the program is Rita Edochie, Nigerian actress and of course musician. She's got a number of films in her repertoire. Presently she's here in the Gambia hoping to shoot a film, a story, actually a Gambian story, and she hopes to use Gambian actors and actresses. Rita, welcome to the interview.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, it is a very cordial relationship between Gambia and Nigeria. Over the years, these two countries have cooperated in diverse areas. I'm sure you must have realized how many Nigerians we have in our markets. You've gone around, you've seen them all. But your coming to the Gambia, I'm sure, was preceded by your involvement in the movie industry in Nigeria. Can you tell me how you got into the movie industry, Nollywood?
Way back 1997, that was when I started. I was working in Anambra Broadcasting Service, Nigeria, when I picked up interest. I ventured into it because of the flair. That's why I'm there, and I am still there today.
Will I be right to say that you are one of the pioneers of the film industry in Nigeria?
Exactly.
Now, tell me how it started.
Actually, they started from a kind of a drama. From drama to a very first Igbo film they did. That was, it was subtitled though. They did Igbo film, and that one really paved the way before they gave it this name, Nollywood. They started from Igbo film. When I say Igbo film, you know Igbo is a part of language in Nigeria. They started it like that. Then they had to translate to English, but it was all recorded in Igbo language.
And the subtitles were?
They subtitled it.
In English? In
English.
And then you moved away from that and started getting into English films.
English accent.
How was the transition like?
When we started, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because all the necessary things we needed at that period was not there. It started gradually. as at that period, we were very few that started it. But as you can see, the Nollywood has grown a big one. A lot of people are now in Nollywood because they've seen that it's really, really paying a lot of people. So it's grown. It's a big industry now.
Your time in the film industry and today, just like you stated, it's grown.
It's grown.
How big is it now?
Very large. I can say very large because we've employed a lot of people, both old and young. Very, very large. That's why we can now say, let's come to Gambia and extend the relationship we had over there. That's why we went to Ghana. Like Ghana, we did same in Ghana. What we've done in Ghana is what we want to do in the Gambia. So we've really, really grown so big that we need to extend.
As a pioneer in Nigeria, and now how difficult it was at that time, and now with all the paraphernalia that supports the film industry, how do you see young actors and actresses in Nigeria now?
Actually, it's patience. If you are serious, you will be like the pioneers. And I learned from my mom that is when you listen, when you care, when you are ready, you'll be able to learn and get what they learned. Now the young ones it's better for them because there's money in it now. When we started, like I said, is a flair. We just started it because we loved the thing. But this time a lot of them are entering because of the money. It pays a lot. So you see a lot of them, please, I want to be like you. I want to be an actress. I want to be an actor, because they've seen that it pays. We brought a lot of youths off the streets. It was so bad, there was no employment. But Nollywood employed a lot of youths. You can't see a lot of them now mingling, doing this or that because they want to survive. No, everybody, they're all rushing into movie industry in order to survive. So it's going to help most of them if they are ready. It's not sitting down. You must get ready to work. You can't sit in your home and you get what you want. You need to move around. When you move around, be ready. You'll be like others.
How do you see or how would you compare the traditional films and the modern ones? Because if I may be very fair, I watch Nigerian films, but I watch the traditional ones. I love the kingdom films where the king and the whole the way the king goes about governing his subjects and the marriages, the conflicts within the kingship and stuff like that. How do you compare both of them?
Yeah, I prefer the African part of it. That's the native aspect of a film. Because you cannot beat the white. You cannot beat the people that started it. It's like doing a love film. You want to show a love film when you know over there their own is love. Down our own side is tradition. Everything about tradition is what I love doing. I prefer tradition. Do your own. Let it be your own, not theirs. You can't beat a white man by showing I can do love. You have your own story. We have our own story, African stories. So it's always better we do ours than doing theirs. So I prefer African to that of the white.
There's a lot of message sent when you look at the contemporary films, away from the native films, the contemporary films. It talks about crime and a lot of other vices that I'm sure the playwright wants to send to society to learn from it.
Yeah. Why we try to do this is because a lot of our